Alrighty, guys, welcome to the Lifestyle Consultant Group Big Commissions webinar for October 20th, 2021. We are live. I want to welcome our team members, of course, but most importantly, our guests who are here checking us out. You're obviously looking for a way to make extra income or maybe change careers or whatever the case is, make some money from home. And you landed here, and we're glad to have you. We're going to talk about our business model and our opportunity, kind of show you how we're different than the other stuff that's out there and why we think we're better than the other stuff that's out there as well. Do recommend that you turn off any distractions and pay close attention. We're going to try to keep this to 30 minutes at the most, okay? So not that long for what could potentially be life-changing information for you. So, get off social media for 30 minutes and turn the TV off. And like I mentioned before we started recording, I recommend taking notes. That way, when you get back to the member that invited you here and you do have questions, you'll remember what they are. Now, by law, we have to deliver this disclaimer. Okay, we're going to be talking about making money and income potential. Okay, so you need to know that we're not guaranteeing income. Okay, this is a performance-based business opportunity. Many people have succeeded, others have not. We will provide training, support, and access to the tools that you need to succeed, but ultimately success or failure is in your hands. And before we go any further, I think I forgot to introduce myself and my co-host. My name is Steve. I live in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and I am one of the co-founders of LCG. And we have John here, who is part of our leadership group, and we've been working closely together now since 2015, I believe, so a really long time. So what we're going to show you here in this presentation is how you can make $5,000 to $10,000 a month or more working in your spare time from home with our Big Commission income system. I will show you how we provide our members with really everything that they need: lead generation plans, professional sales funnels and websites, as well as training and support to help you to grow your business. And it doesn't matter what your current financial situation is, because we do have some 100% financing options that we'll talk about as well. And this isn't hype, okay? I mean, and we know that people are skeptical whenever you're talking about a business opportunity and make money from home, right? The little skeptical radar goes up. But what we're going to show you here, and the money that we're going to talk about, isn't hype, because members have and are making this kind of money with our opportunity using our system. Now, we are the Lifestyle Consultant Group. Okay, we created our marketing group back in 2014, and we rebranded as Lifestyle Consultant Group in 2020. So we have experience and stability in this industry. Our mission is to provide people with a proven business model and system-based approach. Okay, so we can help the most people possible make money online with their own high-ticket business. We provide you, like I mentioned, with everything you need to have success here, including products and reseller licenses that we'll talk about. And our leadership team and top earners have over 75 years of successful industry experience, and we will help you to reach your goals, okay? We don't keep that all to ourselves. We hold trainings weekly. We have a training website, and you'll get everything that you need, again, like I mentioned. We're also unique, okay? People initially, when they hear home business, they think pyramids and multi-level marketing, okay? That's not what we are, okay? There's no pyramids, there's no downlines, there's no auto ships, there's no small nickel and dime commissions, thankfully, okay? Our big commissions per sale is what sets us apart and what allows people to earn a significant income with us. Now, what we do and what you'll be doing to make money is to sell our memberships, okay, that include the income opportunity along with associated digital training products and reseller licenses that we'll talk about. And you'll make a minimum of $995 per sale, all the way up to $9,995 for one sale. And your responsibility is simply to introduce people to our opportunity by sending them to your website, and let our webinars like this one and recorded ones, okay, and other videos and sales letters present the opportunity so that you don't have to sell anything, right? You don't have to be a salesperson on the phone all day trying to sell people, okay? We don't want you doing that. You probably don't want to do that. And we're set up to allow the systems to do that. John, why don't you hop in here?
Yes, as Steve said, we sell memberships and everything that goes with the memberships, all the training and digital products. We have 5 different memberships and commission options. So when you purchase your membership and one of the packages that come with it, you're also going to purchase the legal resale license. So you're a reseller. At that point, you're going to be eligible to earn these commissions. And a lot of people don't understand reselling a business, but think of a car dealership. They didn't make the cars that they sell. The manufacturer made the Ferrari or the Chrysler or the Ford or the Mustang. And then the dealer gets that right to resell that car and makes a profit. So it's the same thing here. You did not create this business, so we give you the rights to resell this. And when you do, you make a commission. And the first membership is the Apprentice Consultant. It's $995 commission payout every time you sell it. The second one is the Associate. The third one, the next one up, is the Consultant, up to $3,500 commission. And then the fourth one is the Senior Consultant, and you get paid up to $6,500 if you sell this. And the last is the Professional, or what I call the Pro Consultant membership, and you can make literally almost $10,000 when you sell this. And each membership includes not only the resale license, which makes it legal, but the high-tick commission plan, the live webinars and meetings and the websites. You don't have to put a website together, all the support, one-on-one group, and the whole access to the whole community through Skype and other ways, plus all the training and education. Now our products are digital in nature. You're not selling tangible products like cars and boats and planes and cell phones. You're selling digital training and the resale license to do that. So our 5 memberships each come with a bundled package of digitally recorded trainings and the rights to resell those. I remember one day I was trying to count up the hours of videos and audios, and it's like 300 or 400 hours of information that you could download, which is way more information than you would get if you majored in digital marketing or e-commerce at a college course and spend 4 years of your life and $40,000 to $60,000. So you get hundreds of hours of e-learning courses covering most popular educational topics on the internet today. And as a member, you will own these products and you can go through the trainings on your own to study, but it's not required to make money. A quick little story is a friend of mine, he's no longer with us, but he was one of the top car salesmen at Lexus in California, and he didn't even own a car. He sold all kinds of cars, made all the money, but he took the bus to work. How crazy is that?
That's pretty funny.
So here's an example on the Professional Consultant, some of the products. If you can take a look here, there's 9 videos that you can download that talk about sales funnels. And for people that don't know anything about e-commerce, you may not understand what that is, but it's a very important part of e-commerce and digital marketing, how to build lists, how to market on YouTube, which means a lot of this education is transferable to all kinds of things. I've used it to sell my CDs and books online, all about Twitter, traffic methods, paid traffic, if you add those up, there's almost 100 videos there that you can download just from this one membership. And each membership has different ones. Now the resale license, this is a shot of the resale license that makes this legal. It says Section 1, grant of license. You are an IMR, an independent marketing representative who owns the license, and you have the legal rights to market and promote and sell this because you did not create this. And then of course, we already talked about all the different videos, and this is very important that you understand this is what makes it legal.
Yeah, and each membership or each product package in this case has its own. So if you buy the Professional, for example, you're gonna have 5 of them.
Yeah, you will own everything, all the junior memberships below you if you buy the top one. If you buy the bottom one, you'll just own the rights to sell that one, which means you're limited, your commissions is almost $1,000. But hey, I know a lot of people that work regular jobs, make 20, 25 an hour, and some of them keep their jobs and do a little moonlighting 8 to 10 hours a week. And You just sold one of the 995, that's an extra grand added to your paycheck, or if you added two, that's 2 grand. And then a lot of people then upgrade to the bigger memberships later. Why do we market digital products? Well, tangible products like cell phones and real estate and all kinds of different things, they have a lot of high costs associated with manufacturing and shipping and storage and distribution, where digital products are sometimes referred to as intangible products like ours. Once they're recorded, they can be duplicated and sold over and over again, and they're stored online and delivered instantly and digitally. So that's the way of the future, and that's what e-commerce and digital marketing is about. Most of the people that become multimillionaires and even billionaires are e-commerce experts and understand this concept. Now, why market a high ticket offer? I remember when I was in a multi-level marketing, although I ended up being one of the top earners in California, I could not believe the work I had to do, because every time I made a sale, I didn't really make that much money. And then I had to build this ridiculous downline of people under me, and then make sure that they worked. And my income was so dependent upon other people's production, it drove me crazy. And then one day I saw a blog online, and it was Steve, and he talked about high ticket, meaning when you're selling something, you're making $1,000, $2,000 or more, up to $10,000. And I thought, oh my God, and they're saying you can keep 100% of the commission. I have to see how this works. And so 10 grand a month is an ideal. Most people would say if they made 10 grand a month working 10 to 15 hours a week, that they died and went to heaven, compared to working 40 hours a week for a lot less. So the amount of income is really life-changing. Now, what can $10,000 a month do for you? Well, you could buy a house worth $500,000, you could qualify, $50,000 car. There's all kinds of things. 24K a year extra, even 12K vacations. I mean, there's so many things you can do when you're making over 100 grand a year, and especially when you're only working 10 to 12, 10 to 15 hours a week and have a lot more time left over for you and your family. Now, why market a high ticket offer? Well, we just talked about that. Would you like to sell 200 things or products at $50 a sale, 200 sales in a month? I mean, that's almost impossible anyway. And create 1,400 distributors in your downline in a network marketing company, which is almost impossible. Even though I did it, it didn't last long. Or would you rather just have 2 average lifestyle consultant group sales a month? I would rather know in advance at the beginning of the month that if I only sold 2 average sales, I could be making 7 to 10 grand a month. So we call it the law of transaction size. It's better to sell high ticket, fewer sales than a bunch of sales low ticket. Now, take a look at our projections. If you owned the 995, which is our starter, you'd still make about 24 grand a year if you sold 2 sales a month. And for a lot of people, that extra 24 grand, if they're working 9 to 5, that's a lifesaver. That's all the things you couldn't do because you're living on the edge, you can now do. And of course, and once you start earning that money, you'll want to upgrade. $2,000 if you sold 2 of those, that's 48 grand a year. That's getting into an area that a lot of people don't make anyway, working 40 to 60 hours a week and commuting and everything. And our 2 most popular memberships, as we said in the last slide, are 3,500 and 6,500. Now you're getting into the upper percentile of people, anywhere from 84 to 156 grand a year if you sell those. Of course, and if you're really good and you sell the $10,000 membership, you can make almost $250,000. It just, like Steve said earlier, it depends on your performance and the discipline and how much you want to do this. Some people just like to do this part-time, make a few extra bucks. And some of our members like to make as much as possible.
Yeah, we like to focus on 2 sales a month, first of all, because it's doable, for the majority of people, and it can produce, as you can see here, a really good income. But for high achievers, don't think that you're like capped at this. Of course you can do more. I don't know what John's best month was. I've done 9 sales in a month twice. So it's it's possible to really blow these numbers out of the water, but we like people, at least initially, to focus on something that's doable. That way you get excited and you can achieve your goals, and then you can always kind of ramp it up from there.
Yeah, I remember one day, I think I told this story before. My wife and I were going to, when I lived in LA, going to Malibu for the day. It was Saturday, or it could have been Sunday. I think it was Saturday. We were going to leave around 11 in the morning. And she goes, okay, now you're not going to work today. You're not going to pick up the phone. You're not going to call prospects. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And I said, okay. So just before we walked out the door, I saw my cell phone. This guy goes, hey, I want to buy the $6,500 package. And I went, Barb, hold it. I got a guy here that wants. So I ran in, she's going, oh my God. So I walked out 10 minutes later. I said, well, I know you're mad at me, but we just made $6,500. So she kind of cooled it. Now, the day wasn't over. It just got started. I got in the car. I'm driving to Malibu. And this lady that I had been courting for 6 weeks that lived in Florida said she wanted to come in at the top pro, the $10,000 one. And all she needed was how to do it on the card and everything. So I pull off the side of the road, send her the link, Square, I think. And by the time we got to Duke's, which is on the beach, I had made $16,500. Now wait, the story ain't over. Then we go into the restaurant to eat. And while we're waiting for our appetizer to come, another guy calls. I go into the parking lot, jump in my car, and sold a $2,000 one. So in one day, I made $18,500. And I don't think she was that mad at me.
No, you could afford dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we don't obviously want to say that that happens every single day, but that's the kind of stuff that can happen when you're involved in this in this business. Maybe I'll do a couple of these here, John. The law of transaction size, and we've been focusing on it and probably harping on it because it's important to understand that less is more. I came from the mortgage industry, and I used to have to make 6 sales a month in order to get to that $10,000 income, typically around there. Car salesmen, I believe, I've never been a car salesman, but I've heard that they have to make like 30 sales a month in order to hit that $10,000 mark. So, it's just way easier to make less sales than it is to make more sales. So focusing on kind of right in the middle, our $3,500 consultant membership, and really doing this part-time, okay? One of those sales every 2 months. So that's 6 in a year, $21,000 a year. 1 sale every month. So that's 12 in an entire year. You're looking at 42 grand. Okay. 2 $3,500 sales every month, right? That's our 2 sales a month plan, $84,000 a year. Or, again, you want to step it up and make 1 sale every week, which is certainly possible with a little more effort, okay? And maybe a little more advertising. You're almost at $200,000. And that's at our mid-level membership. We're going to show you how you can get in at the top at the end of the presentation here at a significant discount. Now, how do you do this, right? How do we do this? How do you make money? How did John have that blow up day, right? We have a simple 3-step sales process that everybody does. No experience is necessary. So if you've never done anything like this, no big deal. We're not going to tell you to go to your friends and family, and you're not going to have to cold call, okay? You're going to tap into our lead generation plan that work, okay, and have been working for years. Then our automated website presentation system, which includes webinars and sales letters, okay? It's going to educate your prospects for you, again, so you don't have to be on the phone all day trying to sell people. And then, really important, okay, when those people have those questions, right? We call them Q&A calls. Our team leaders are going to help you. They're going to get on the phone with you, answer your prospects' questions, help to close the sale for you. I mean, we don't do hard sales or anything like that, but, help to close the sale for you. And you're going to keep 100% of the commission, okay? We're not going to take a cut like our competition does. Really, anybody can do this. We put that there, and I know it sounds hokey, but it's true. And there's a huge target market for what we have. Okay, now all sales is a numbers game. Okay, you need a lot of people who want what you have in order to be successful, right? Well, there are millions of people searching the internet just in the US for home-based businesses all the time and ways to make more money every single month. Okay, and we're going to show you how to target those people. Now, the majority of our members, not all, of course, but the majority are made up of the following types of people or demographics. Retirees, okay, commission salespeople, insurance. I was in mortgages, real estate, that type of thing. Network marketers, MLMers, small business owners, people who want to change careers and work from home online, okay, people who just want to supplement their income, right? Maybe at the lower levels, make a few sales, just supplement your income.
Yeah, we don't really,
Now
you don't really use the term, but a lot of worker bees, meaning people that just would rather not go to work and work for somebody else doing something that they don't necessarily like, helping them get rich. So that's like a career change concept, but there's a lot of people that would love to give up their job, fire the boss, and work from home,
Yep, definitely. Definitely. Here's just a sample ad. So we give you templates, and I just wanted to kind of show you what an ad looks like and how really simple it is. And from that ad, they're going to go through what we call a sales funnel. Okay. Again, you're not cold calling or anything like that. They're going to enter information. This is actually a real sales funnel that we're running right now, where you have a lead capture page, you have a sales letter, and then you have a recorded webinar that they can watch at their leisure. Now, let's just kind of go over the LCG business model here so that you kind of understand, or maybe can see exactly how it works here. So after you make the decision to work with us, obviously, you're going to receive your products and your reseller licenses. Okay, your website and systems are set up for you. Okay, we use what's called a replicated system that everybody gets the same websites, everybody gets the same everything. And then you start advertising. We show you how to do this. So again, you don't need any experience. Prospects respond to your ad, okay, and check out your website. Some are going to enter their information. We call it opting in. They're going to give their name and their email address to receive more information. And then they're going to watch the webinar and review the website. Now, this is important. Follow-up is super important in sales. The leads are going to receive automated, pre-written follow-up emails coming from you, but we've already put it together in our system. Okay, so they're going to go out consistently to your prospects to follow up with them. Those who are interested, okay, and there will be people who are interested, request a call back to get their questions answered. That's what I told you about before. And a team leader is going to get on the phone with you, answer their questions, help to close the sale, and you're going to keep 100% of the commission, depending on the membership level you're at, $995 all the way up to potentially $9,995. And then you just repeat the process. Okay, so it's a fairly simple process, but just kind of wanted to lay it out for you so you can kind of see that. Now, the power of automation, okay, it's really important. You can work smarter, not harder, okay? You're going to have websites, like I mentioned, that are going to present the opportunity to your prospects for you 24/7. Some are going to like what they see, others won't. Okay, that's fine. And this leverages your time and your effort. That email autoresponder I mentioned, okay, is going to follow up all the time, 24/7 with your prospects, again, leveraging your time and your effort. And then when someone's ready to join your team again, our team leaders are going to help to close the sale, and you're going to keep 100% of the commission. Now let me throw it back to you.
I know that sounds too good to be true, but I'll tell you, when I first came from the network marketing world, and then I read Steve's blog, and then I watched the system, I couldn't sleep for about 3 or 4 days. I'd be thinking about, geez, 2 or 3 of 35. It was just driving me crazy. And so I had to get all my questions answered. And like Steve said, this is not for everybody. Some people will look at this and go, what? And they want, quote unquote, a legitimate job, and they just don't understand what's in front of them. But, some will, some won't. So what? Somebody else. That's a favorite sales expression. So All you need to launch this high ticket business, in addition to the products with the reseller licenses we talked about, is the following. You get a step-by-step lead generation plans. Obviously, no business does well unless it has prospects, and we show you. We have a variety of ways of doing that. Two, we're going to give you the sales funnels, put the websites with your name and picture and bio on them, and our whole automated follow-up system that will educate your leads on demand. So you could be at work, you could be at the beach, you could be doing something else, and your prospects at 3 a.m. could be watching videos like this. And then we assist you in closing. So you come home and you see, wow, Joe Spencer is interested and he's got some questions, he wants to talk. So then you would set up a 3-way with Joe and find out a time that Joe's available, call your sponsor, and then introduce Joe to your sponsor, and then put your phone on mute and listen and learn, and your sponsor will answer all the questions and attempt to close Joe. And then we also have live webinars and like this, as well as weekly team trainings. And even those, if you're working and you can't attend these Zoom training calls, those are all videotaped, and you will have a training site with an archived recording of all these things. And plus, you will also get one-on-one mentoring and support, which many of the other, there's not that many businesses we're in competition with, but the few that we are, they take 50% to close your sales, and they don't really do one-on-one mentoring and support.
That is very true.
Now, all you need to launch, no, excuse me, I'm reading the top again like an idiot. Let's talk about the added annual value besides your startup expenses that you will get every year as a member of LCG.
Well, that's what that was that you just talked about. So that's, you put all that together, and that's $7,500 in added annual
Forgot
value.
about that before we listed them out. That's all. I forgot about it.
Right.
So over to you to get started. So to get started.
Oh, over to me? Sorry. I'll take it.
I didn't know if you heard me.
Yeah. Yeah. Took it a little while to process. How do you get started? You know, hopefully you're thinking about this now, right? Purchase your membership of your choice. Okay. So it's totally up to you, depending on, you know, your budget and how much income you want to make, really. It's a one-time investment. Again, there's none of that monthly, you know, $100, $200 a month auto ship like Multi-Level Marketing has. We do have a monthly admin fee, though, to get all of that stuff that adds up to the $7,500. We do charge $24.95 a month for that. Okay, and that just really helps us, you know, pay for hosting and pay for the vendor that we use for the websites and all that. And then we'll help you set up your business and have you up and running as fast as the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, so it's really fast that you can go to say, hey, I want to get started, pay to get started, and in a couple of days, you can have ads out there already generating leads and prospects and potentially sales. It can happen that fast. Now, like I mentioned, we do want to save you some money here, and you know, if you're somebody that can make a fairly quick decision, okay, and start within 48 hours of watching this webinar, okay, we're going to save you big time with a free double membership upgrade. This is what we're talking about. Okay, our senior consultant normally would cost $6,500. You get that for $2,000. Okay, that's a savings of $4,500 in real money. And our professional consultant, again, almost $10,000. That's a lot of money, right? Well, it's the level that you want to be at, but not everybody can afford that. Okay, so $3,500 one time gets you that $10,000 membership, allows you to earn at all 5 of the commission levels, and we're also going to qualify that position. Okay, what that means is you're not going to pass up any sales. You're not going to pass up any commissions, okay, which you normally have to do with our commission plan. If you take advantage of this bonus, okay, you don't ever have to do that. So the first sale you make, all that money goes into your bank account, and you're eligible to earn, even though you're starting at $3,500, you're eligible to earn commissions all the way up to $9,995 from day one. But you got to get started fairly quickly here. Now, you might need financing, right? People who watch this webinar are usually in a position where they need to make some money, okay, or they at least want to make some money. And they don't always have the funds lying around. You can see this whole list here. I'm not going to go over all of them, but okay, we do have third-party lending sources that, as long as you have decent credit, we've had success getting people approved. There's also credit cards. Of course, if you have a credit card, not all of our members accept credit cards, but many do. You can also borrow from a 401k. I've done that in the past to buy houses, okay? But you can do that to purchase this business as well. And something that's getting really, really popular now is selling stuff, okay? And it's so easy to do. Craigslist, OfferUp, local Facebook groups, and plenty of others that I have no idea about, okay? But you don't have to have like a yard sale or an old-time garage sale or something like that. Really easy to sell stuff online, and you can probably sell it in a day or two, honestly. So do you think you can do this? Okay, one of the biggest reasons that people don't get started is they think they can't do it and they'd just be wasting their money, right? Well, hopefully you don't think that, but if you do, how about if you had the same exact website presentation system that the top earners are using to send their prospects to? Do you think you can do it? Or if you had access to the same exact lead generation strategies that the top earners are using? And if you had access to training from people who have been successful in this industry for years, like me and John and many others on the team, will be able to help you to achieve your goals and be successful with this business. You definitely can do this. So we do encourage you to join our highly successful team of at-home entrepreneurs. Your next step is book a time with the member that you're working with. Okay, you probably still have questions. Get them answered. They'll get a team leader on the phone with them to answer your questions, okay, so that you can make a fully informed decision. And really, we can decide together if we're a good fit or not. You can call them, you can email them, you can click the button on their website to book an appointment, but do one of them, okay, because that'll lock in your 48-hour fast start bonus. Even if you're not 100% sure, you might as well lock in the bonus and then get your questions answered. So success is right around the corner, okay? It really can happen for you. Stop waiting for change and make it happen, and do what unsuccessful people don't do, okay? And take action that's necessary to create the positive lifestyle change that you're looking for, because if you don't do anything, nothing will change. John, any last words?
Well, yes, if you're here and you made it all the way through, congratulations, because life is about decisions. And that means you probably made a decision in your own mind that what you're doing is not ideal and it's not working for you, and you're thinking there's something else, and you discovered this through a referral or online like I did. So you made a couple decisions. Then you made a decision to show up and stay for the whole presentation. Now, the next decision is really important, because all those decisions don't mean anything if you don't, like Steve just said, take action. So the first step is to really get all your questions and concerns answered. That's still no obligation, no hard sell. Contact the person that referred you. Get all those questions answered. And if you can take advantage of that 48-hour fine, but that's not the end of the world. I think, Steve, when you and I came in, we didn't have any of these bonus upgrades or anything. We paid full price, and we still made our money back, and hundreds of thousands of dollars more. So you've made many, many decisions. Book that final consultation, and then hopefully you will make a decision to join our team so we can help you change whatever is going on for the better. Okay, guys?
And that is it. Have a great night, and hopefully we'll be working together here real soon.
Talk to you guys
Take
later.
care.